So I recently heard a story, a parable, an illustration. You decide what you want to call it, but an eagle egg had rolled into a chicken coop. And there that eagle hatched and spent all of its young life surrounded by chickens. So it walked like a chicken, it behaved like a chicken, it thought like a chicken, because chickens were all it ever saw, until one day that eagle looked up in the sky and saw an eagle flying over. And suddenly, that eagle felt challenged. That eagle on the ground that grew up in the chicken coop felt convicted. Suddenly, a thought came to that eagle: I'm not a chicken, I'm actually an eagle. And I wish that the Holy Spirit would challenge you, convict you, speak to you today that you were born for more than you could have ever have dreamed. You were born for more than what you've seen around you. And I want to challenge you to get yourself maybe out of your comfort zone, start looking higher, be challenged by seeing who God actually birthed you to be. You see, David, who's the king of Israel, was born to be king, but his father wouldn't believe it. His brothers wouldn't accept it. And yet David didn't let his father's rejection and his brother's lack of acceptance cause him to think like a chicken. He knew God had called him for something more. He began to think like an eagle. And it was Samuel that said, man looks at the outward appearance, but it's God that looks on the heart. And I just felt like today I needed to tell you that you were born for more. And perhaps you're one of those folks that God has called to ministry. I want to invite you to prayerfully consider Faith Bible College International as the place that you get challenged to become what you were born for. We have men and women come here from all over the world that have this thing in common. They recognize that God has called them to ministry. And we do one thing, we've done it for over 62 years, and we do it well. We train people for ministry. And so go to the website, get some information, fill out an application today. It's not too late. You can join us this fall semester. And I just pray today that this story, illustration, parable, whatever you call it, will speak to your heart and challenge you so that you can actually accomplish and be what God created you to be.